With Brightwheel billing subsidies, you can easily add agencies as payers for students, assign charges to agencies, and log subsidy payments. Brightwheel Billing offers a fully integrated subsidy solution that's easy to use. It was built to simplify managing childcare subsidy payments. To add a subsidy agency, in Brightwheel, on the Subsidies tab of the Billing section, click Add Agency. Then enter the agency name, add details, and click Create Agency. Next, to add this agency as a payer for a particular student, click the Students tab at the top of the Billing section. Select the student, then select Account Details. You'll see the option to add a payer at the bottom. Click it, then you'll see that you can add any subsidy agency that has been added to your school. Then click Add. Then when creating a billing plan or one-time charge to track expected and received subsidy funds, you have the ability to assign charges to specific payers, including the subsidy agency you've added. Simply select the agency. The amount will automatically be split between other private payers for this student, and you can edit the amount for any payer as needed. Here we'll edit the subsidy agency's amount to $200. Then click Save. And preview and confirm. Confirm that charges for the billing plan or one-time charge are correct. Then click Create. You'll see on the student's billing profile the current balance for families or private payers, as well as the amount owed by any agency you have assigned charges to. And you can see under Open Invoices, the invoices have been created, one for the parent and the other for the agency. You can filter what you see here if you wish by selecting All Payers, Private Payers, or Agency Payers from the Payer Type filter to see who owes what. You can easily log payments received by the agency here and perform other actions by clicking the Actions button to the right of the invoice, but we'll cover that in a moment. You can see all upcoming invoices for this student that will post soon by selecting Upcoming Invoices, and likewise filter for the payer type. Now let's go to the agency's page in your Brightwheel account. Select Subsidies at the top, and then select the agency. Here you will see the total amount that is owed to you by the agency across all students. You'll see the invoices for those charges listed under Invoices, and can also log payments for said invoices here directly. By clicking the Actions button, then select Log Payment. Please note any invoices for a subsidy agency must first post before you're able to log a payment. If it hasn't posted yet, you won't see it here under Open Invoices, but you can view it above under the Upcoming Invoices tab. Select the agency, then the payment method, and the amount you've received from the agency. Here we will enter a partial amount to show your options for any remaining balance you may have. Next, add the date you received the payment, and if the payment method was a check, add the check number and any notes. Lastly, enter the amount and click Save and Apply. You'll then see that this invoice has been marked partially paid. By selecting the Actions button to the right of this invoice, you have several options. You can waive the remaining balance, or you have the option to bill another payer. This option is intended to bill families or other private payers for the remaining balance. Enter a reason, leave any notes, and then select the invoice due date. When you select Post New Invoice, the invoice will be immediately sent to the student's private payers. Once the parent has paid the invoice, you'll see the status change to Paid. You can see payments that have been logged for any students by this agency by clicking the Payment tab. You can do this on a particular student's billing profile as well. Lastly, you can view invoices on the Report section under Invoices Report. Set the date and likewise choose between all payers, private payers, or agency payers. You can then export this report as needed for your records. And if you have any questions, you can reach the Brightwheel support team by clicking the help bubble at the bottom of your account if using a computer. Then click Send Us a Message. To do this in the app, select Help, then Send Message to Customer Service. You can then send your message. If you're writing in during Brightwheel's business hours, administrators usually receive a reply, most often in 60 seconds or less.